Hello everybody and welcome to the worst time of my life, slippery climb. I'm going to try to get the red gem first time because I, just like the high road, don't really want to do this stage a second time if I don't have to. So let's just try not to die but still get all the boxes. I'm fully aware of the fact that that's probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna attempt it anyway. That didn't take too long, did it? I swear, it looked like that was on purpose. I'm fully aware that was not on purpose. This game just actually fucks with me. Especially this stage. And I already missed some boxes, so I gotta go back. I don't know if it only counts death after the first checkpoint, because let's be honest, right now, if I just restart the stage from the beginning anyway, why should it matter if I died? So I'm gonna operate on the assumption that as long as I haven't hit a checkpoint, I'm good to go, still for getting the gem. That might not be the case, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we won't find out because I'm definitely gonna die after the first checkpoint as well, still. There's 51 boxes. Seems like quite a lot, but just in the first couple of seconds, there's literally... I didn't push a button there. I want to make that abundantly clear. I know I say that more often, like, oh, but the controls don't do what I want them to do. I literally wasn't pressing any buttons there. And Crash just decided to walk off the platform. Because he felt like it. That is total fucking bullshit if I've ever seen some. Gotta spin here because otherwise you die. I'm concentrating. Don't fucking blame me. Give me a fucking break. This is very difficult. It's gonna get even more difficult. You see how bullshit this stage is. Still haven't seen a checkpoint. Actually, I think there's just one checkpoint in this stage to begin. Oh, there's a Rio bonus stage as well. So that makes officially 2 checkpoints. Because there's a checkpoint and a bonus stage then. So far, I honestly am not doing too badly. I've got 14 out of 51 boxes. Okay, this is where it starts getting actually difficult. I didn't forget to cut this part out. I'm being silent on purpose. Because... fuck that! Fuck all of this! Fuck this game. Fuck this stage. Fuck the design decisions behind the original game, but also about the remake. Why did anybody think it's a good idea to keep in, even if it's just for the color gems, the whole no dying thing? It's just a bad idea. No dying is one thing, but no dying and getting all the boxes combined is just douchey. And I know that my death there had nothing directly to do with the fact that I couldn't die. But you've got to understand, the fact that you can't die makes you very, very tense every jump you make. So, indirectly, and it's not even that indirectly, it had everything to do with the fact that I couldn't die, the fact that I, well, died there. And I'm still operating under the assumption that I'm gonna be able to get the gem here, because I haven't hit a checkpoint yet. That might not be correct, I guess we'll find out. Because I think there's a checkpoint coming up after going all the way up here. Gotta be really fucking careful about everything in my life. That saved me. It saved me. Oh my shit. Oh my fuck. I made that. How did I not die? Okay. We're getting there. There's a checkpoint. So from here on out, if my hypothesis is correct, it starts getting dangerous. So if I die now, I'm fucked. Then again, I have already gotten 21 out of the 51 boxes, and there's also a bonus stage, so I think we're getting pretty close. This is roughly the halfway point, I think, the checkpoint. But yeah, the moving platforms on, like, moving axis... what is it? Axis or axis? It feels like it would be axis or axi, like cacti. But I think it's axis. Why am I talking about English grammar in a Crash Bandicoot video? Don't jump when the stairs are gone. Jump when the stairs are there. That's me when I'm mad. I just turn into an alien, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. And I want to be that guy, for a change. In the original game, I would have stuck on that platform because my toes were touching it. Right now, more realistically, just my toes are touching it, so I slide off. Fair enough. I still don't like it, though, because now I'm not getting the fucking gem. And that pisses me off. Because that means I'm gonna have to do the stage again. And I don't like having to do this fucking stage again. Because have you seen this stage? I have to do this, getting all boxes, without a single death. And I'm definitely not gonna do that while commentating. I might try and record it. I will record it, as a matter of fact. But I'll do post-commentary. And I'm gonna try to record it if I just keep on dying and can't make it. Well, I can't record something I can't do. So, that's a thing. Oh yay, 2 more boxes and a Brio token. Fun times, I'm gonna die there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump and... Good. Halfway there, as far as boxes go. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what? That's not okay with me. I'm very much not okay with any of that shit. I'm not okay with this fucking game, if I'm being honest, but I don't have much of a choice, do I now? This game and responsive controls? Usually it's not too bad. I mean, sometimes it just kind of fucks up, but in this very episode, on this stage especially, because that's everything this episode has been so far, I think there's been 3 instances of my controller either doing something on its own, or not responding to an input I gave. Because I just jumped there, and he didn't jump. Just like I didn't do anything, and he just walked up to the platform at the beginning of the stage. Because the game hates me, that is why. Honestly, when you get a little used to the rotating platforms that also move horizontally, they're not that bad. The pattern is rather easy to spot and calculate, in my honest opinion. You don't quite feel the fact that you kill those prisoners, which annoys me a bit. Is that an Aku Aku? That's an Aku Aku. I'm gonna lose it because I'm gonna die in this Brio stage. Fuck. Okay, so that's 19 boxes. I told you I was gonna die in the Brio stage. That was mostly because I was trying to press triangle mid-jump and wasn't paying attention. That was totally my bad, I'm gonna be honest with that. Okay, 19 boxes. Oh, you can't see that in the bonus stage. I guess we'll see it later then. Okay, so that does kill you. It's good to know. Crash Bandicoot is a difficult, even hardcore platform. But these Brio stages are more puzzle-like, and even though I'm not a huge fan of these stages, I'm gonna be honest, I quite like the idea that these stages are a little bit more puzzle-like. How in the world? Oh, just like that apparently. That gave me a good amount of boxes, just 6 to go. I think we're close to the end of the stage, and I'm of course not gonna get the gem, because obvious reasons. I died. Still annoyed about that. Okay, I didn't plan on jumping on that. Okay, so here it actually gets a little annoying, jumping on spikes when you don't want to. I mean, of course you never want to jump on spikes, so it's a little bit unnecessary to say that, but still. Yeah, it does get a little bit annoying at this very point to get the boxes and then get back out. There's nothing too horrible still, as you can say. Okay, so here it starts getting a little annoying because you're gonna lose quite a bit of height jumping on these birds. He throws them there, so I'm safe here. The stage does give you a shit ton of lives though, because I think even though I died quite a lot, I do exit right now with more lives than I started with. You died. I'm fully aware of the fact that this fucking stage has to be done without any deaths. Generally regarded as the most difficult stage in the game. Yeah. And the developers knew that, because it was not like they were developing and designing a game which they didn't know how they were gonna receive the stages. They fully well knew that was the most difficult stage together with the high road. Especially Slippery Climb, because it's fucking infamous for that. So, why? Why just not move the jam if you're still gonna have the whole annoying mechanic of all the boxes and no death? Or better yet, just remove that stupid ass fucking mechanic. Luckily, Lights Out is not too difficult of a stage, as you can see. This one I'm probably gonna get a really good relic for. I won't say platinum per se, but maybe I'll get platinum for this one, because it's really not too difficult. And honestly, I feel like I'm good at the game again after playing this. So it's really good that this actually came after Slippery Climb, because after failing so much, it's good to feel at least a little bit better about yourself again. I just got 15 boxes as well, so I think I'm almost at the end. There's a more difficult version of this as well. I just want to point that out, by the way. I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. I remember having trouble with a dark stage. I think it might be an optional. Can't get the gem here yet. Damn it. Oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed yet, Aku Aku does still protect you, but he also lights up the area around you, so if you get hit, it gets dark and you're fucked. So you pretty much can't get hit in this stage, because otherwise, yeah, this happens. And you die. Just before the end of the stage. You need the yellow gem to get the box here. The box gem. You know what I mean. You need the yellow gem to get the clear gem to get the alternative ending for the game, I guess. I've got so many lives at this point, and the most difficult stages are done now, luckily, that I don't even care about picking up lives. That's how bad it is at this point. And especially since there's going to be a couple of stages coming up with quite a bit of lives as well, I think. Can't see a fucking thing. Okay, talking about no difficult stages and not needing lives, I take that back because this is annoying. But there's not even a difficult version of the stage. Again, there's a more difficult version of this stage, which I think is locked behind a key. You need to get through a Cortex bonus stage. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. I keep getting hit at the same point, meaning that I can't even do this on memory because I haven't seen the end of the stage ever. So I probably should just be a little bit more careful before I end up having under 20 lives. Because I'm gonna need a couple of lives, not necessarily against Brio I don't think, but against Cortex I'm probably gonna need a couple of lives. And of course there's still a couple of stages where I will die, don't get me wrong. I won't do the rest of the game without dying. That'd be insane. At least for me it would be. There's plenty of people who can do that. I'm not one of them. I made it. Last part in the dark, but I made it. I missed 3 boxes, I'm aware. Don't have to rub it in my face. So I think the next stage might be Brio? It might be another stage, but I think it's Brio. No, it's Jaws of Darkness, which is the more difficult version, I think. Is it? I don't know. We're just gonna try it, which means that if it's a difficult stage, we're not gonna do time trials today, possibly. But I'm just curious. Yeah, it's a different stage than I thought it was. I think it's not as difficult as the one I was thinking about. Then again, I don't know this one as well. But my reaction time, as you can see, is really good, apparently. The jumping mechanics still aren't out. It's just a normal clear jump in this stage. 112 boxes! I feel like I need a color jump for this. Because that can't be just a normal stage. That means that this stage is very, very fucking long. Which it might very well be, by the way. And which it... I'm using the D-pad to make sure I don't randomly run off in a different direction. Then, using the D-pad, my controller just decides to randomly run off in a different direction. I don't know what it is with this episode, but my controller is doing weird things. Might it be low on battery? Might that be the reason behind it? Very possible. Can't be sure. Well, I can be sure, just check the battery level. It was on 2 out of 3 before starting the first episode I recorded today, which was last episode. So I've been playing for roughly an hour, so it could be on 1 out of 3 now, which still shouldn't be that bad, like not giving inputs through or giving wrong inputs as a result of that. It shouldn't ever be that bad, I might add. It might not be because that might just be my controller dying slowly. Very real possibility as well. Oh yeah, Cortex stage. It's gonna be fun. And a taller stage as well. Oh, that makes sense why there's 112 boxes suddenly. Oh my shit, this is fast. Wow. Where do I go? I go to the left here. I will take credit for the deaths that I deserved, and that was definitely one I deserved. Because I wasn't paying attention. It's also a bit of difficult platforming. Which I don't mind dying because of difficult platforming, as long as it's not too much bullshit. Just like this is perfect. It's difficult. Feels like, oh yeah, there's a blue platform there. So really I shouldn't break any more boxes. At least not as long as they don't have question marks on them. Well, it's not like it can ever hurt me, but if it's risky to break a box, don't do it unless it has a question mark on it. All the way back here. Wow. So remember when I said there wasn't going to be any more difficult stages? I take that back. I'm going to have to do this a second time because I need the blue gem to get the clear gem here. I'm feeling like this is a game I'm not gonna 100%. I'm sorry guys, but at least not on screen. Maybe I'll do it on stream, 100%ing it, but I think I'm just gonna go to Cortex and beat his fucking ass. I think I'm gonna do it that way. Fucking hell. I think that's how I'm gonna do it, because honestly, it's not gonna be fun watching me fail horribly. Like, in total, throughout every single challenge I have to do here, no kidding, literally at least over 100 times. Things combined. A couple hundred, probably. That's not fun. That's not fun for me, it's not fun for you. On a stream, it's a little bit different, but on video, just don't feel like that's a good idea. So I'm just gonna go to Cortex, beat his fucking ass, and then I'm gonna call it a Let's Play. And then finish the rest on Twitch. That being said, still need to test out if I can actually live stream with my internet connection where I live now. If I can't, I'll do it on Twitch, obviously. But in that case, I'll just do it in my own time. Because I want to 100% this game, definitely I do, but it's not gonna be too good for Let's Playing material, I'll say that much. Because I'm also stressed out right now. A little. Okay, so I'm gonna get a key here. Which I did want, because I do want to at least play all the stages, if at all possible. Okay, so that's a bit difficult. Oh, of course. I know what to do. I know what to do. This is a really good addition, the fact that you can re-enter bonus stages. Imagine me having to play through the entire stage again because I fucked up that part once. That would be more than a little annoying. That would actually be horrible. Welcome to 1990... like, I don't know. 3 or 1994? Something along those lines? I don't know. When was the original Crash Bandicoot released? It's a long time ago. Before I was born, that's for sure. Is that for sure? I honestly don't know. Again, these Cortex ones also are a little bit more puzzle-like. And that makes them interesting. A little annoying. Especially since this game definitely wasn't designed as a puzzle platformer, so when you make it a puzzle platformer, it's not always gonna go down well, let's say. But generally speaking, quite a fun idea. I gotta wait longer until I jump. The thing this has over some, especially more modern puzzle platformers, is because of the TNT thing, there's a certain kind of timing which requires you to wait. And usually when something is time-based, it requires you to rush. Hit one thing, then immediately go to the second thing to hit that. And this doesn't do that. This does the exact opposite. It makes you jump on a TNT crate, wait for a couple of seconds, which feels very dangerous because you're on something that's about to explode. And then at the last very second, jump off. Doesn't happen that much anymore these days. Three, two, one. So what you got to do, this is actually, I think this is almost frame perfect. At least it feels that way, which would be logical because it's the end of the game. It's a bonus stage to unlock an extra level, which is also going to be fairly difficult. So it would make sense that things start becoming close to frame perfect at this point in the game. What you're going to do is you're going to wait just before this explodes. Make sure you have airtime. No, it blows up both those. Now what do you do? Huh. I mean, I'm gonna have to come back to this anyway, so I might just leave this for the time being. And come back to this later. Do you do it like this? Probably not. No. That makes it explode earlier, rather than later. The way you have to do it is you have to trigger the exclamation mark box. Shit, fucked it up. You have to trigger the box before the other TNTs explode. Or pretty much at the same time. Because otherwise it blows up the crates as well, and that's something you don't want. I legitimately don't understand. Huh. I'm gonna give it one more try and then I'm gonna continue on with this stage. And that goes to say I don't have to complete it now, I just have to do this part properly and understand what I'm supposed to do here. You just gotta not be a little bitch and take a leap of faith onto the left and hope that that thing spawns before you get there, I think. I think that's pretty much everything you have to do. That's all it is. Just that. I'm going to test that hypothesis right now. I jumped a little too early. If I jumped a split second later, I think it would have worked. I just can't let this go. I need to do this now. This is gonna be a like 3-hour episode. I don't care. I need to be able to do this. 2, 1. You see, if you do it properly, you can jump on the left one and then jump on the right one before the right one explodes. Which gives you a little bit of extra air time. There's 2 or 3 ways to do this. They're all very difficult. But at least there's not more than one. At least there's more than one way which is frame perfect to do this. I just needed to jump left there. You need to jump on the right side box, the one with the question mark on it. And then jump all the way back to the beginning. Or you jump on the left one, and you can jump back all the way to the metal box, which will always be there. I think that's the safer bet, to be honest, so let's try that. Jump on the right one. Fuck. I think you want to jump all the way to the right one, then on the left one, and then on the back to the metal one. All in one fluid motion at exactly the right time. Which, yes, is fucking insane. But as I said before, I need to redo this stage anyway because of the blue gem shenanigans, so I'm gonna call it there for these attempts right now. And then when I come back to this stage, I will properly do it. Or I'll just do it properly now. Easy. First time. Did it first time, man. It's just that easy. There's also a Tawna bonus stage I just remembered. Where do we go? We just... Yes, I do. I think I missed a couple of boxes there, maybe, perhaps, but I don't care too much. This is a very long episode as a result of me going into this stage. Or it isn't, because this seems to be the end of the stage. That blue platform is a really, really box-heavy route. Because there's like 60 boxes in there. It's got to be. Well, there's 20 in here, so... Let's just wait for the box to explode over here. And that life's gone. What is it with this stage and TNT? I don't appreciate it a lot. Actually, I don't appreciate it at all. I don't like TNT. I mean, it's better than Nitro. It's better than sneaking on Nitro. Holy fuck. Breath of Cortex. But at least I got a checkpoint just before the end here. Which is fun. And that's it for today, so do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. It has been quite a journey. Crash is getting absolutely demolished. Wow. 35 boxes missed. Until the next time, I will see you all later. Next time, I think might be one more stage, Brio, and maybe Cortex already. And I just decided today that I'm going to end the Let's Play at Cortex, and the rest will be on Twitch. Castle Machinery, Brio, Great Hall, Cortex. We're almost done. Bye-bye.